Welcome to Drink Masters. The bar is open and Daddy's thirsty.
Don, I just want to say that I don't drink hard liquor, but after watching this show, it is so fascinating to me, the ins and outs of cocktails and the complexity of it. Were you aware of that kind of thing?
I was not. The process, it would really, I mean, watching them break it down. I mean, I've seen the quick version when you go to a cocktail bar, just a bar, but watching start to finish of the creation of it was, I mean, blew me away.
In this competition, push your skills to the limit to create masterpieces of liquid art.
There's $100 grand on the line.
And the life-changing title of Ultimate Drink Master.
Some ingredients that are used in the cocktails are really outrageous. There's smoke, mushrooms, cedar. What is, and I think you really like to use the unusual flavors. What is the most extraordinary ingredient that you've used, and was it a success?
Most extraordinary. You know, I've played around with like Szechuan buzz button flowers, which actually has flavor profile changing. It changes the way you perceive flavors in drinks. And I think that was really fun and very successful. People loved it because it makes your mouth tingle and they get really excited. I think something more accessible that people don't think goes well in cocktails is definitely mushrooms. And there's such a rich umami flavor to them. That when used properly with the right ingredients, highlighting like nutty cherries or figs or things of that nature, those cocktails, those flavors really get to shine, and they're very drinkable and very fun and exciting for a lot of people. And then there's like the molecular stuff. Like I use a lot of liquid nitrogen in drinks, not in drinks, but to get ingredients for drinks.
Around drinks, yes.
Yeah, I think it's fun to kind of like push the boundaries on some of those things. And show people ingredients that maybe wouldn't be used in cocktails. I mean, we use like snap peas and things like that, where most of the people think that that's just strictly for food. But for us, it's really fun to put those into drinks and show people something different.
I'm feeling like they're going to change it up. Something's going to happen.
The party people are on their way.
PG, another thing that astounded me is the landscapes that come with the drinks. They're little I don't know how else to describe them. They're just utterly fantastic. When did this kind of thing start to happen?
I mean, it's been around for sure for a while now. I mean, very select establishments that are doing it on a regular. And I think that's the thing to remember. We are not, you know, out here making caviar every day at our bars by any means. The challenges were designed to really push us to our limit. And it was really cool to see how every challenge was designed. But more and more, there certainly is a bit of integration in the serves that you can get at craft bars, which is really nice. I think moderation is key here, and remembering at the end of the day, the goal is to make sure we're serving something delicious, and that there is intention in every ingredient that we place in our drinks.
Something's burning.
If I was to consume the dry ice, I will choke to death.
And I wouldn't put out anything to hurt you.
But if it's not done correctly, you die.
Now, how far back in history do cocktails go? I just had a discussion with someone once.
We realized, I mean, distillation, they found distillation equipment in the ruins of Pompeii. As far as the first written cocktail, we're talking about 1806. Clearly, since the dawn of time, if people could ferment fruit and drink it, they did. And a lot of those products weren't very tasty in the very beginning of distillation and fermentation. So in order to cover up some of those flaws, they added spices and ingredients, and boom, there you go. Yeah. No pun intended, but a lot of the spirits we see are happy accidents. Yeah. You look at exactly. You look at cognac, for instance, this grape distillate placed in barrels going down the sea, and then by the time it got to them, it was this delicious aged spirit. So It's really interesting to see how, we look at all of these things that we use on a daily, and they have such beautiful and really meaningful stories.
Three.
This is not fun to watch.
2.
I want to win really bad.
Time's up. The first drink master is